everybody. How we doing today? How we doing? How we doing? Hi, I'm here to do I guess you can say beer review, or I would say a tasting or review, or just hanging out with the beer. Because obviously a lot of people have done beer reviews on this kind of, and this is I bought a 6 pack of it, so this is my fifth one. Hey, Sparkle, how you doing? So I meant to do a video on this, and I kind of said, I'm just going to do a short little live on this kind of things. Let's kind of be spontaneous. Hey, Jim again. How you doing? So obviously, I'm doing Hoptimum. A couple of other people I kind of laughed that they kind of butchered the name to call Hoptimum. I mean, or Hoptimum. I mean, it was kind of funny. I was just like, I think they were doing a bunch of beer reviews, and by the time they got to this, they were not really slurring on words. It was just kind of thing. But it was, anyways, regardless. So I just kind of wanted to do the 2023 version of this. So, but yeah, because it just when I've had kind of different, hip hop. But basically, I had different other versions of this. I'm not different version of this. I had can't talk now. Anyways, but no, I about 6 packs of this. This is my fifth one of this. So, and I said I had a couple of them that were different than. So I don't like I said. I was talking to somebody else about. It. I was like, it's whatever I drink before, kind of dictates how this beer comes out. So obviously, you have to go check out my review of No Place Like Oz. Go check that live video, what do you want to call that now? I just did for this, so that's kind of very interesting take on First in Nevada. So, anyways, we're here to talk about Hoptimum. So, obviously, I've had a few of these from the past, kind of thing. So I kind of know what to expect. So it's not really, that's what I said, not really doing a real beer review. I'm just kind of enjoying the beer, kind of talk about a little bit about it, kind of thing. So obviously it's 11%. It was bottled on basically April 20th. So this was that these 2 months now. So I do have one more bottle left. I'm saving that for kind of me and Paul beer review are kind of going to have a Sierra Nevada session, kind of. So obviously I'm going to save one of those and save one of these. And maybe I'll pick up one or two more other ones if and when we can get meet up for that. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So kind of stay tuned for that. I don't know if it's going to be my channel or his. We're still kind of working out the kinks on that. So I'm eating peanuts. So that's going to probably influence the taste of that. But anyways, so I said this is 11% from Sierra Nevada. It's triple IPA. So you can kind of think of like, oh, it's going to be really boozy, kind of that kind of boozy-esque kind of feel, kind of thing. So, but we shall see. So, anyways, let's get this bad boy open. I have a beer washed glass because for my previous beer, so I'm not. So we'll go ahead and pour it, and so obviously, good old Sierra Nevada. Oops. Is now, so you see in the front, now you see the back, so obviously you can tell it's clear, kind of thing. So a good old, I'll say West Coast triple IPA, if there's such a thing. But yeah, and like I said, for me personally, for Sierra Nevada, is really the aromas are never in your face. It's always kind of there. I won't say subtle, but they're there, kind of thing. So a lot of times you think they're pale or IPA, whatever IPA they may produce, you kind of, especially on the West Coast, you kind of want that hit in your face to a point, kind of thing. So, but it's not. So to me, as I said, that typical balanced aspect of like for Sierra Nevada that I always proclaim they have, kind of thing. So, yeah. But yeah, so I basically it's more of I smell all the kind of the fruits. I mean, kind of a little bit of probably stone fruit, I should say. Maybe a little bit of the pine from the because obviously they use probably Cascade and probably I'm sure probably a hop here and there kind of thing. I bet you they probably use Magnum in the beginning to kind of give you that bitterness to help with the balance in the Cascade to kind of give you the aroma aspect of it, kind of thing. So, but yeah, that's usually so fruity. And it's, you don't get that, you don't get any of the alcohol. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really sweet or anything like that. And so, but anyways, cheers to everybody. Yeah, so obviously, you can tell it's triple IPA because obviously it's 11%. You can tell that's there. I mean, it's like I said, it's not really going to hit me. It's not hit me in the face really hard, but I mean, it's there. It's so. And Sparkle, no, they don't, because I'll say they do brew other beers. I mean, they brew lagers, uh, other IPAs, because they have like even Jim could confirm that the Ruthless IPA, if you can find that, get that because it's a rye IPA and that's really good. That's one of my favorite rye IPAs if you can find it, darn thing. But no, because this is 11%, so you kind of get it's kind of that. It's not really a heat, but it's there. I mean, it's not like you're when you're drinking imperial stouts, wherever you sometimes you get those 14, 15%. You kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, it's like ooh, but it's kind of approaching that. But like I said, usually Sierra Nevada is pretty good about balancing out their beers for the most part, kind of thing. So um, usually I get that also too. Is you get the little bit of the grizziness kind of factor of it. So I want to say that it gives that sugary kind of texture kind of thing. I know some breweries that they put extra sugar to get that ABV up, and it's like in your face. Like, oh my god, you can tell it's got that. Like, okay, you added sugar to get your ABV up. And it's like, but this is, I think it's kind of more of the malts that they use. That kind of so. So I'll kind of read the description on the back. Fancy seeing me here. I'm talking about this guy right here. Fancy me here. After all, the place can hardly hold 11%. Kind of true. I'm scraping the rafters. Makes good for a good view. Okay. And it's clear. We have to see that. We know it's clear, which is good. For a good view, clear and it's clear when a room needs what I've got in spades. Okay. Fruity, dark, dank, yeah, kind of and deliciously hoppy flavor. Your night is looking up, savor it, and don't blink because I like to vanish in a poof. And basically, what it means by that quote is that basically this is an easy drinking 11% beer kind of thing. So that's what they mean by that. That's something kind of mentioned. They kind of didn't realize it going. It's like, yeah, this is. I mean, this can's. I mean, like I say, I do get a little bit of that burn, but it's like after you start drinking this, that kind of goes away, kind of thing. So then all of a sudden, next thing you know, it's like, oh, where did the beer go? And all of a sudden, after a little bit, depends how you are. Also, you're going like, whoa, okay, you're feeling it, but you didn't realize it was gonna hit you in the face like that. So, but yeah, no, it's as the couple minutes that's been sitting here, the dankness is really starting to take hold. Not really the resinousness, and as I said, that little bit of that burn, alcohol burn, you want to call it, or it could be a hot burn. I've heard that too. So kind of thing. So yeah, let's say sparkle. If you, yeah, this is a high. I'll say 11%. If you kind of I'll say the younger brother of this would be Thankful from Sierra Nevada. So if you get that, if you kind of like that, then you can. I would definitely go hit that up. So that's kind of how this. So I think the Thankful is probably. I don't know if it's a double or not, but, but it kind of gives you that dankness, resiny kind of. I mean, flavor without being 11%. I'm not saying so. It's still gonna hit you, but yeah, no, it's and like I said, so yeah. Then another one too, Sparkle is their Narwhal Stout. They have a couple of versions of that. That might be a good one for hitting that the high ABV look of it. And before I really forget, I wanted to take a picture of this. So hope everybody's having a good day. And oh, there we go. Okay. Now I took proof that I drink this beer, even though it's on the video. Ha ha ha. So, anyways, but yeah, no, it's I said usually this is kind of I classify it as a campfire beer, kind of hanging out for the day. Oh yeah, Jim, yeah, Bigfoot, the barley one, but I'm just so it's hey JV, how you doing? JV, by the way, you're not banned on this channel, just to let you know. Anyways, but yeah, so this is like I said, I would after a day of whatever you're doing, if you're camping or whatever, you're gonna sit by a campfire kind of thing. You can kind of I would say you can sip on one of these guys at night, maybe one or two, depends what you're really doing, or if you kind of want to warm up this to something else kind of thing. But yeah, this is I would say a good winter beer. I mean, it's kind of funny that they release it in May, but it could be a good winter beer. But I'll say I would drink it, buy it now and drink it then, because after 6 months, I think this is gonna kind of go to a barley wine ish uh, aspect of it. I mean, because the hops, wherever little hops there is that you may be able to pull out, it will fade. So you're just gonna get the malt build of it and the alcohol build up. I mean, kind of. It's not really a good aging beer, I'll say. And usually IPAs of any sort are not really a good aging beer. Even though it's kind of funny, I do have another triple IPA from a brewery I used to love back in the day. I still sit on the bottle going like, I think, oh, that would be if I was monetized kind of thing. I'd go, okay, give me $200 or whatever, I'll drink that kind of thing. But I know it's not going to be good. It's kind of like wine that turns into vinegar kind of thing. I don't know what beer would kind of go to, but it wouldn't be good. I think so. But yeah, no, it's so like I said, I'm kind of just hanging out here for a little bit. That's good to hear, Sparkle. Hey, Luke John, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope your little walking adventures are doing well. Yeah, so I'm just here enjoying my Hoptimum. I kind of want to do a little. I mean, it's kind of a review, even though, like I said earlier, this is my fifth one of the 6 pack. So I was meant to do this a while ago, and and here we are, kind of thing. So, but yeah, but yeah, no, it's a good sipping beer. I mean, obviously you can chug it. Oh, I mean, not well, I'll call chug it, but drink it in a very quick pace. But as I said, it's that it's if you didn't read the bottle, if you just part it to you, going okay, it's got some kick to it. You won't necessarily know it's 11% until after you've been really finished drinking it, then all of a sudden you're sitting there for a little bit, all of a sudden like oh, okay, I'm feeling good, kind of thing. Okay, look, John, it's good to see you. I'm glad that you kind of stopped by. Man, we need it. Hopefully, we can chat sometime soon. But yeah, so as I said, so as I said, if you like IPAs, kind of thing, I mean, this is a good beer to have. There's certain stores you can buy a single bottle of this or a six pack or a case, whatever. I mean, hey, Slurpy Dave, how you doing? Cheers, my bad friend. I'm just drinking a triple IPA here from Sierra Nevada's Hoptimum. Obviously, you can see the description, but kind of hanging out, kind of going through what I've experienced for this year's. And speaking of this year's, as I said, I had the five. I had one, which I kind of preluded a little bit. I mean, talked a little bit earlier. Is wherever I was drinking before or ate before, it got real earthy. I mean, it was like, whoa, this is completely different than before, kind of thing. I was like, so I don't know if it was just a oxidized bottle or what kind of thing. So I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just like completely different. So I was like, whoa, they really changed the recipe up, kind of thing. So but the other four are kind of like no. So that was I had a one off of some sort. So I think so because basically, as I said, I've been usually drinking a pale or an IPA. Obviously, just kind of promoting my previous live the the other limited release pale ale from Sierra Nevada with using Australian hops. So, yeah, I'm always in my garage. Whoops. I was gonna do this outside, but my Wi-Fi was, I don't know why all of a sudden it's kind of, even though my router's like from the bottle to here kind of thing, it's like nope, it cuts out. So, and everybody knows I'm in the garage, so I don't want to promote the Southern California sunshine too much because I don't want you guys moving out here, even though costs a lot of money to live out here. So yeah, so it's well, I was the other beer I was gonna talk about, yeah, but yeah, this is like I said, a good beer. I kind of I know Celebration is your holiday beer, but I kind of wish they would also make a second batch for that time of year. I think this would be a good winter beer because it just, as I said, that 11% kind of that warmer because you kind of get that warm fuzzy feeling if you drink this fast enough, kind of thing. Hey, Jamie C or Jimmy C. Hey, Jimmy C. So I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so but yeah, no, it's kind of like I like. So obviously, kind of with my ratings, kind of thing. I said obviously, I actually I wish I had I to recycled it. I kind of like the new artwork on this bottle. I kind of like that they have a guy now. Kind of, I think before I have to look at an older video to see what kind of like the new label on it on that. So obviously, it's kind of a little bit of attraction. The beer itself is obviously yes, I would drink this again, even though it's once a year. But I would obviously wait till 2024 to buy it again. I would do that. So that's that's my thumbs up approval for this beer. Not necessarily gonna give a number per se, because that's most people are going, yeah, definitely. Obviously my review or my rating is like definitely buy the beer kind of thing, or like, it's up to you kind of thing. So, but yeah, so, but yeah, so kind of, oh, yeah, Sparkle, that, and or I would meet you in San Diego, and you might never remember being in San Diego because there's some big beers there. But yeah, no, that's the one of those times where you go, if you had all the money in the world, what would you do? I would probably go travel to different countries, kind of per se, and go to a brewery there, kind of breweries tour around the world, kind of thing. I would love to do that, even if it's a lager to an IPA kind of thing. I'm I got to the point where I'm not pick. I mean, I kind of branch out with other beers. I mean, there's certain styles I kind of stay away from because it's just not my thing. But usually, if you find a good brewery or you go to, you'll find okay. I got a lot of beers to pick from. Or you're sitting there going like, okay, there's nothing really here, but I'll kind of want to support them and kind of like that kind of feel. So it's kind of ironic. I still have not visited these guys to their tap room here in California. Or yeah, because obviously we get all the beers all around here all the time. So, but it would be nice to go up there and kind of yeah. So, but yeah. So no, it's obviously as I said. I mean, obviously I have drink these a little bit quicker in the past, kind of thing. So obviously I'm kind of doing a good job, kind of maintaining. Because I said these one, it does when it does warm up, it will change. As I said the dankness is still kind of there, but so, but you're definitely not getting the. It's the dankness. You can probably say there's a caramel, yeah, obviously a caramel taste to it. But I think this kind of the hop burn kind of what you may hear because I don't remember. It doesn't really say what the IBUs. The IBUs are probably gonna be I want to say 60, 70 in that bulb area kind of thing. So anyway, so yeah, so if you can grab some, as I said, most of them these were bottled in end of April, and usually I say about 3 months for these guys is probably. And I said these are probably getting its peak right now. Pretty cool. Cool. Yeah. So cheers, Jimmy. So but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this review. I said thank you guys for all joining. I may talk to the owner of the tavern and see if he'll open up, or I may head on over to see what Kent Beer Review is doing. So kind of, if you're not already there, I'll meet you over there. If not, I'll see if I can get the knucklehead to open up the tavern so we can sit and have a beer, chat, and kind of thing. Until then, drink up before you are attacked.